A new king in Miami. The wide receiving coach position now needs to be filled for Miami, and Mike Rump's recruiting. What's up, guys? Welcome to NMDTV. All Canes, all day. If you're rocking with the U, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. Now let's get right to it. A lot has happened today, over the weekend for the Miami Hurricanes. So we got a lot of different stories. And so let's just dive right into it, guys. Mike Rump has taken a lot of heat from this fan base. You know, a lot of people say he hasn't been able to close on the big time recruits. He's allowed some Florida guys to go elsewhere, and there's been heat on Mike Rump, so much to where a lot of people would even want him fired. Now, my whole thing on that is I believe in development, and I think Mike Rump, excellent developer of talent. So I think he is very valuable to this staff. Well, for those who aren't happy with this recruiting, today is a good day for you because he picked up a 4-star defensive back, Isaiah Dunson, 6'2", 180-pound cornerback out of Georgia, 4-star. According to 247, he is the 22nd best cornerback in this 2020 class. Now, Dunson had offers from Penn State, Texas, Ole Miss, and he was committed to those sorry boys at FSU at one point. Now, as for Dunson's play, I haven't watched a lot of film on him, but if you look at the 247 article, they have nothing but positive things to say about the guy. I did just receive 2 game films that Dunson played in, and I'll be looking over those tonight to see what this kid is about. But from what I hear, he's really good in drills, great hips. He actually played wide receiver and he played defensive back, a 4.22 shuttle, I believe. 4-star, 6'2" out of Georgia. Seems like the type of defensive back that Rump likes to get. So, hey, this is a big get for Mike Rump. You know, a lot of people have been hounding him. And let's be honest, we are low at the cornerback position. Although we have the young gunners like Corey Couch, Christian Williams, we did lose Bandy. So a lot of people have been, where are the cornerbacks? Where are the cornerbacks? Well, Mike Rump gives you an answer right now, and I think this will keep people off his back. But hey, who knows? And this is big, not only for our numbers, but because we took it from FSU. Anytime we can take a recruit from our rivals, it's a good day. Now let's talk about another coach on the staff that has taken a lot of heat, who's only been on the staff for 1 year. Well, he's only gonna make it that 1 year because now he will be headed to the University of Penn State. He tweeted this out today. Miami, the U, Coach Diaz, Coach Enos, the city, the fans, thank you. It's been a blessed year, both personally and professionally. I am appreciative of the opportunity to have belonged to such an illustrious institution. KJ, Harley, Pope, Wiggins, Jeff, Payton, Few, Higgins, Tubbs, Howard, Logo, Connor, Dante, Dazzle, X, Redding, Hightower. Individually, you have each added a unique value to our room. You have made me proud of the coach and wide receivers of the University of Miami. Wishing everyone only the best. I want to say right now, I think that was a classy goodbye. You know, I've read a lot of goodbyes from coaches via Twitter, but this one, naming out all the players in the room, talking about the coach, talking to the city, I thought it was a pretty classy move by Stubbs. He will be gone, and now Miami will have to find a new wide receivers coach. I also want to say this about Stubblefield. I think he got such a bad rep. I mean, look at who I just named, who was recruited, who he recruited. You get a guy like Michael Redding, a guy like Dash Worsham. Those are 2 big-time pickups. But it wasn't good enough. A lot of people still didn't like certain things that went on during the season. So now he's gone. Wish him all the best at Penn State. Who will come in now? Listen, there's going to be guys who talk about Kevin Beard, and I'm not hating you for that. If I was Miami, I would go get Lamar Thomas. We've overlooked him several times. This is a guy that is dying, that wants to be on this staff. Not only is he alone, we know what he's done, but he has a good resume. He's been in the coaching profession. Get this guy to Miami, but other guys will be looked at, and I will definitely keep you updated on those guys. Now let's get to the main story of the day. The new king of Miami. Guys, before we dive into that, I have a lot of people ask me how they can help support the grind of NMDTV. It's by joining the Kane Gang, okay? Go ahead and sign up for the Michael Irvin tier and get access to all the exclusive content. This support goes to getting more content and better content for you guys. Not only that, you'll get access to things like film breakdowns. This week, we're doing a lot of film breakdown on De'Aaron King that you don't want to miss out. So go to the link in the description, sign up for the Kane Gang. Guys, that's going to really help me out a ton and definitely help this channel out. Appreciate you guys signing up in advance, and shout out to the Kane Gang members that are already signed up. Now, speaking of De'Aaron King film breakdown, De'Aaron King had a visit over this weekend, and from what everybody's saying, the visit went great. And after the visit, you saw players starting to tweet out crown emojis. So a lot of people are starting to feel the fire. They're thinking, oh, De'Aaron King's coming to Miami, but he was supposed to go visit Maryland. Now, if anybody knows anything about Maryland, Mike Locksley is doing a great job in recruiting. He is trying to sell those kids on what they call the DMV movement and really get those guys. So getting a guy like De'Aaron King is something that he definitely wanted to do. Well, because of bad weather and because of how good the visit went at Miami, the visit to Maryland didn't happen. So Canes fans were feeling confident. Well, we wake up Sunday morning from a tweet from Manny Navarro, a well-trusted journalist with The Athletic, a guy that when he says something, you can book it. Well, he said this: I can report that former Houston quarterback De'Aaron King has told Miami coaches he has chosen UM and will begin classes Tuesday. That set the internet on fire. Everybody went crazy. Of course, we ready to start telling lies on the timeline again. We're ready to go. We got De'Aaron King. Well, then Mark Berman from Fox 26, a guy that is the #1 guy when it comes to the Houston Cougars news, he tweets this out. De'Aaron King, who is transferring from the University of Houston, says he has yet to make a final decision on where he's going. In quotations, I haven't committed to anybody yet. I'm still looking at my options. I visited Miami. I liked it, but there are other options I'm still trying to see. Arkansas, I'm still talking to those guys. Asked about LSU, I'm still talking to them. And he says he's also still planning to visit Maryland and expects to make a decision next week. It's tough. I'm trying to find the right place to go to. Now, guys, we can speculate all we want to. Some people will say, oh, he just wants to announce on Martin Luther King Day, or oh, he just wants to be the one to announce it. Some people are saying, oh, it's over. We knew it was too good to be true. All I can tell you is we just have to wait and see how it plays out, guys. In my opinion, I think he had such a great time on his visit that he will be committing to Miami, but that's only my opinion. And we know the #1 rule of no more defeats. There's nothing official until you sign on the dotted line. You like those vocals, don't you? There's nothing official until you sign on the dotted line. So De'Aaron King, it's not 100% official. Mark Berman of Fox 26 is saying, hey, hold your horses. I'm being told something different. Manny Navarro has already reported that De'Aaron King will be a Miami Hurricane. As fans, all we can do is just wait and see what happens. I'm out. Peace. And go, okay? He's going to hit the sideline. My guy here looks like he's going to hit us with a post. And De'Aaron King just from the jump made up his mind that's who he was going to go through. He was going to throw the ball to him, and watch what happens.